Red State Update. Mike Lindell subpoenaed at Hardee'S. Special report.
Welcome to a Red State Update special report. My name's Jackie Rose.
This is Dunlap. Jackie,
Right.
have you ever been arrested at a Hardee'S?
I ain't ever been arrested anywhere or any fast food establishment, but I know you have personal experience with that. You've been arrested at a Hardee'S, well, more than twice, I think.
Definitely more than twice.
Yeah.
Now, today we get word that MyPillow CEO, the Lindell Report host, and treasonous co-conspirator Mike Lindell had his phone taken away from him at a Hardee'S like a misbehaving preteen. Kaylee, sit down or I'm going to take your dang phone away from you. You're embarrassing me in front of those 16 old men over there sitting eating their sausage biscuits.
You don't need to take kids to Hardee'S. Take them to McDonald's. There's a playground and clowns and birds and monsters, everything. Hardee'S is for eating biscuits and eating biscuits alone. That's it.
That's it. They got hamburgers too.
Well, yeah, I like the biscuits. That's where I
know.
go in the morning. Yeah.
Now, this Hardee'S, where Mike Lindell had his phone confiscated by the FBI, was in Minnesota. So I don't know if that's the same as Hardee'S down here. They got good biscuits?
I'm going to say all Hardee's got good biscuits. I would hope so. Otherwise, what's the point of being Hardee's?
Do you reckon they got cheese curds?
I don't know. I ain't been out that way. I don't know.
I'd eat a biscuit full of cheese curds if somebody's got one, with some cheese on top of that. So give me a biscuit and put a bunch of cheese curds on it and then melt some cheese on top of that. That'd be my breakfast.
I'd eat it. That sounds good. If Hardee's got it, I'll get it. I'd try it, yeah.
Yeah, flaky biscuit and that damn squeaking ass fried up cheese curds, that'd be pretty damn good. What were we talking about?
Oh, special report. Mike Lindell.
Special report. Mike Lindell, Hardee's.
Well, he didn't get arrested. He got his phone just taken away from him. Ain't nobody arrested yet.
Here he is. He's got his own TV show.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
Which might be what they play for people in prison to punish them. Although there may be a lot of people in prison soon that would enjoy that show. So they may have to switch it up. It's the Lindell Report, which I'm assuming is that, I don't know, it looks like a news channel, but
It looks like a news channel. You doing him some papers there, ain't you? Yeah.
I mean, it looks like, okay. It looks like somebody's pretending to be a news channel, but with a picture of Jesus and a lion behind them.
That's what half of YouTube.
But the crawl at the bottom, this is how you know it's not a real news channel, aside from Mike Lindell being on it. Says, use promo code L77 at MyPillow.com or call 800-544. I'm not even going to give you the number. Listen, he's just running his scam. This is all just helping him. No press is bad press. And there's a guy on here also. First, the logo of the Lindell Report. Before we play the clip, logo of the Lindell Report is a flag with a cross on it and the words Lindell, the Lindell Report, or Lindell TV on another one. That one's inside a little TV. But it's the American flag and a cross. It's not like a Vacation Bible School flag that you half expect to see a cross on it. No, this is one you don't want to see the cross on. And there's a man here. He's not going to say nothing. I guess he's his little buddy. He just chuckles ruefully every once in a while, like a Ed McMahon.
Got to be a better living than that, being Mike Lindell's Ed McMahon. Got to be.
Well, when on his deathbed, this guy's going to look like he's going to go, bring the mirror over to me, Hannah. Hannah's his great-granddaughter. And he's going to look in that mirror and he's going to say, well, you may not have had much, but at least you were Mike Lindell's Ed McMahon. He drops the mirror and it shatters on the floor as his soul leaves his body and is sucked down into hell. Here's Mike Lindell recounting his morning adventure. I've had days like this where, listen to what happened to me at Hardee's day. But it's usually like, somebody ahead of me said, I'll pay for that fool's biscuit. And then I got up there and they said, well, they paid for your biscuit. And I said, okay. And they say, well, you won't pay for the people behind you? I said, hell no. I got a free biscuit. My day started right. Gimme. So here's Mike Lindell with his story of what happened to him today at the Hardee's in, what is it? Somewhere in Minnesota. Wait, Mankato.
Mancapo.
Here it comes.
And we go through a Hardee's drive-thru. We pull around the back and we're just about going through. We pull through the drive-thru. They take the order. We pull up and she says, pull ahead, because they had to make the order. Part of it wasn't done. We pull ahead and a car comes.
They got somebody on the hash browns and they got somebody running the biscuit machine. And there's a little girl on the coffee there, and they got a whole team of them going back there. And it just wasn't ready yet.
When they tell you to pull up, you better do it, because they mean it business. And also, the person behind you, they'll get the hawking, so you pull up when they tell you.
Oh, I heard somebody lay down on that horn once. I don't know what voice that is. You can't do somebody James Adomian's already done.
And I've been around the block, and I said to my buddy, I said, that's either a bad guy or it's FBI.
Okay, who's his buddy? I did try to find this out, but who's dumb enough to go duck hunting with Mike Lindell? Like, what kind of stories is he? Oh, Jesus, let me tell you what happened today. Like, you think your Hardy stories are bad?
It's better off being Mike Lindell's Ed McMahon than his duck hunting Hardee's buddy. I'm going to say right now.
Give me 2 of the just sausage.
I said that straight up. I said it's either FBI or it's a bad guy.
Hold on. I know he's like saying, oh, yeah, I called it right from but that's who he thinks everybody is. It's either the bad guy or the FBI. That's all Trump. That's how Trump people see the world.
Say that some FBI guys can't be bad guys, right? Luckily, it wasn't a bad FBI guy, right?
Okay, I don't get that whole who's on first, but it does show that he sees the world in shades of gray. He's complicated. He doesn't just see bad guys and FBI guys. Sometimes he sees bad FBI guys.
Well, sure, yeah.
And sometimes he sees an FBI guy who's not all bad guy.
I don't think a good FBI agent comes and takes your phone away from you. He's not good.
Right.
He took my phone.
Let me tell you one thing. A good FBI agent doesn't hold up the line for the rest of the Hardee's people.
Well, that's for sure right there, yeah.
They ain't never going to get nobody on their side. Let me tell you what happened today. The fucking FBI, I'm trying to get a biscuit. They got the pillow guy dragging him. They're trying to take his phone away. He's like, oh, my stories.
Then another car at the same time pulls up and pins us in here.
I've never seen so many
our
cars.
Right side. Now, remember, I got the wall to the left. I'm just past the order thing where I can only get out about 3 feet.
Oh, that makes me feel claustrophobic sometimes when they got that wall right there when you're going through the drive-thru. And sometimes when I'm waiting on my order.
Why do you want to get out in the drive-thru?
I forget what I got in the trunk. I need to go check. My memory's not as good as it used to be. You know what's usually in there, though? Pillows.
He was pinning in the back of the car, right? And these aren't the...
They keep coming. There's so many cars. And that one guy, I thought he was hungry. He was just, a bootlicker.
But you think of Secret Service cars or something. They were all different models and, they're all undercover, And anyway...
I see why he has his own show. Oh, they had Acuras and Pontiacs.
So I don't know.
Camry.
I opened my door and I said,
Camry.
who are you? And he says, we're FBI. I said, show me your badges. So they showed one badge. I said, how about yours? Because I don't trust anybody. Like, there's bad people. Well, they do that. And I said, what do you want? And says, we need to talk to you. So I pull over him.
How would you, if somebody told you this story this way, in this manner, in this fashion, would you not think he's insane?
And pull over, and he starts asking questions. I said, I want to see some more ID. So they showed me some more badges, right?
I just like looking at badges. At that point, I knew who they were, but I just like, I bet he's got a good badge.
I'm looking at him. I don't, how you going to know a fake badge from a real one, whatever. But anyway, I said, are you going to, we start talking, and they're asking me questions about Colorado.
What's a state bird?
You guys, I said, are you going to arrest me? I said, I've been asking for you guys. This will make national news. And they go, no, we're not going to arrest you. I'm going, well, then what do you want? And they go, we're going to ask you some questions.
No, I mean, what do you want from Hardee's? And there's more. He keeps talking, but I think you get the impression. Worst day in the FBI for at least 17 people in their cars. He's just sitting there.
This is the decision that the law enforcement has to make. We have a subpoena. We have to confiscate something. Obviously, we're not going to do it at a pillow rally or something like that. When they on what day was it? It was Wednesday morning. He goes duck hunting. Well, we'll go out there now. He goes to Hardee's right after he goes to duck hunt. I mean, they had to think about this. Of course, if you're an FBI agent, also we can get him duck hunting. Or Hardee's, after we get him, I can run in and grab me a couple of biscuits. Let's go to let's get him at Hardee's. Do you think the FBI ordered their meals before or after? Because it's a little weird after, so they might have gone on, had eaten it, sitting in there at different cars in the parking lot, enjoying the Hardee's, waiting for him to show up. That's my guess.
Anytime you can have a breakfast meeting at a Hardee's, you should do it. Or arrest a traitor. I think they either eat before or they were going to order after, because I think they knew that he was going to talk for a long time. That's the scam here too, Jackie, that I don't think we give enough thought to, is that half of this trouble we're in today, it's because of old white men who just want to talk. Trump, Giuliani, this MyPillow fella, they all just like to call up reporters and tweet and go on their MyPillow show.
Look, they can resolve all this. They don't have to have their own damn television stations. Just go. That's what old men do at Hardee's every damn morning. Just go in there and do it.
Why? He was at Hardee's. He could have been in there going, and I told them that they're going to put them all in jail if they don't, because half those men in there are saying the same damn thing.
Yeah, that's where you belong. Go in there. Not on my TV, not on my computer.
Except his problem is he'd get run off from Hardee's because he wants to be the big shot, because at Hardee's they're all going, oh, yeah, if you look deep enough, there's probably enough evidence to put them all in jail, all of them, whoever you're talking about. And then he comes in, I did the digging myself. And they're like, oh, what'd you find? So I got the machines, and I went to Colorado, and all the stuff.
Uh-huh.
And, like, listen, you have to be a real annoying asshole to get other old annoying assholes to kick you out of Hardee's. This is like, I bet you that's exactly what happened. He went in at Hardee's one day, and they're like, get out of here. And like 10 years later, it's just like the Facebook movie. He's at the White House with a Crayola plan for how to declare martial law.
Just went over it all with a ex-professional surfer.
Oh, right.
They got it all figured out.
I know that we're making a lot of jokes, but when he showed up after 1-6, when did he show up between 1-6 and the election, right? Like in January, but before the insurrection. Is my timeline right? And he's like hiding behind lurking around the dam. Like, that's when things you were like, okay, this is terrible and silly. Like, people are going to get hurt and it's dumb. You can make jokes about it and it's awful.
And people get killed over it. I know it. We shouldn't be joking. What are you going to do? Trump is the dumbest, stupidest thing in the world. Every time I see it, I can't believe how many Americans had to die so far over this stupid mess.
Michael Lindell says they took his phone and he doesn't have he runs his businesses through his phone. He doesn't have a computer.
Oh, he can't do anything without that phone. I don't know how he's going to go duck hunting anymore without that phone.
What happens with old people, Jack? You better not get a phone because that's all that'll happen is that you'll first you'll make the text as big as possible, and then you won't be able to leave a house without it. You'll be more addicted to it than some kid that was born 15 years ago. A 15-year-old. I should have just said that. I don't know why I made it so complicated. He can't do nothing without his phone. He doesn't have a computer. He doesn't have socks. I don't have no socks. I don't have a wardrobe. He can't go duck hunting. I don't have a gun. I just throw my phone at the ducks. Oh, I'm not sure who I'm doing exactly anymore. And my throat hurts, so maybe I'll go Hardee's, get some of that good biscuit to go down my throat.
Hardee's does sound, it always sounds good. Yeah, I'll go to Hardee's anytime.
We can't go that one scary Hardee's. We have to go to the newest Hardee's.
The new one's fine. I'm not crazy about the scary one either, but.
It's not scary in the morning when all the old men are there. I mean, it's scary in a different way. But if you're looking for some late night Frisco burger, they still got Frisco burgers.
It's been a while since I had the burgers are fine. Like I said, I didn't go breakfast. So it's been a while since I may have it. I don't know.
I tell you what, first Frisco burger I ever had back in the damn early 90s, it was one of the best things I ever eat. You ever eat one of them like first Frisco burgers coming off a line?
That's good. Yeah.
I may have gone in there the first day they ever made. They may have just come up with it. I don't know. It tasted so good. It felt like it had a little bit of magic baked in that grilled bun. I maybe that was it. I can't quite remember, but maybe I walked in there like, son, you got to try this. You won't believe what we've done. I tell you, Hardee's, when it's good, it's good. Listen, the biscuits are still good.
Yeah.
But when they run together with Carl's Jr. or whatever it is, I think something happened. I think it lost a little bit of its spark. I don't want to be blasphemous. I don't want to get in trouble I don't want to be on Mike Lindell's TV for bashing Hardee's. I'm just saying.
Well, let's say that the FBI, they go through Mr. Lindell's telephone and they find whatever information they have from the retired surfer who stole a machine that a woman talked about that gave him the info that he put on his website that was stolen information. However it is, and let's say he is indicted and I have to go get him. And I'm not saying that's going to happen, or I'm not wishing for it to happen even. I'm just saying if it does, which fast food establishment would you like the FBI to pick Mike Lindell up in? Not his phone, but his whole person, and put him in a car and take him to jail. Which one would you like? And then which one do you think it might be if that's different?
What he deserves for his last meal before he goes to the Slammer? Burger King.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck him.
Hey, watch your mouth, but yeah.
Eat one of them cold-ass, mealy-ass Whoppers, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, watch your mouth. But yeah.
Try to choke that down.
He's short on time.
Closing in on you.
He's short on time and got to get to his TV station, got finished up, doesn't have time to wait at Hardee's. I got to get something fast. And of course, there's no line at Burger King. Nobody wants to eat that mess. So he jumps in there. Yeah, I see it now. Yes, I just get one. I just eat half of it and throw the rest away for a vomit on the way to work. And then sure enough, they get him there. Yeah.
This is like at the end of Goodfellas, if instead of cocaine, they're all addicted to fast food.
I'm going to say it right now. I think there will be more people in Trump's orbit, as they say, that will be indicted, something confiscated. He is not the only one that will be found at a fast food. Well, Trump, of course, you could just say right there, of course, he don't go himself. He sends somebody to McDonald's to bring it back to him. He ain't going to find Trump waiting in the line. But anyhow, he will not be the last Mike Lindell. I'm going to make that prediction right now. I ain't saying who's going to be or where it's going to be at, but I'm going to say this is not the last we've seen of fast food and Trump indictments.
If you were about to get indicted, Jack, you picked up for your involvement with all this mess.
Falsifying an election, you ain't gonna get me.
All right, you're getting picked up for something I don't know.
I didn't do nothing.
You littered. You had some trash in the back of your truck and it blew out.
Fine. Half the hypotheticals. Yeah. Where
would you like your last meal fast food to be from?
Last time I ate fast food for a while. Well, first thing comes to that Wendy's. I think of Wendy's, but
don't sleep on like a Bojangles or something new.
I know there's Bojangles, there's Popeye's chicken's good. I love Popeye's chicken. It's good. I don't know. That's a hard thing to think about. I guess that's where you got to leave law enforcement alone. That's why FBI got to work the way they do in secrecy, because you put too much thought in that, and you're just going to, I don't see where it gets you. It don't help you none, no.
Listen, they testing a damn orange chicken sandwich at Panda Express.
Sandwich? What kind of bread you going to put it on?
Restaurants. I don't know. I guess just regular bun.
Just regular bun? I don't know. I'd try that. That's what we all got to think about, though, Mike Lindell. If you got to take something serious away from this, other than him trying to overthrow the government, in insurrection. Other than that, the one serious thing, that every time that you go to a fast food restaurant, for a lot of reasons, not just because you had a hand in falsifying elections or stealing file, whatever it is. Just every time you go to a fast food restaurant, it could be your last. Know that. So think about it before you pull in that drive-thru, wherever you're going. If there's any lesson we can learn,
is to load up. Don't hold back. Shovel it in. Choke it down.
What?
Get in there. You're like, should I get the sausage biscuit or the country ham biscuit or the sausage biscuit and gravy with the biscuit and gravy with the sausage? Like, just get it all. They might be coming for you. If Mike Lindell is to be believed on the Lindell report, they're coming for all of us. First, they came for what's his name, 2 shirts. And then they came for Mike Lindell. And next they'll be coming for you, Jackie.
Really don't put me. I don't really appreciate putting me in the same.
I don't know what I was thinking. That's Please not even. Don't. It doesn't hold up at all.
I don't like being associated with either one of them. Well, the Mike Lindell channel, is that on a computer, I'm assuming, because Real TV wouldn't have it, right? It's on the computer, his own station.
You're like he's driving to the station, but that's in his garage or something, if his garage ain't full of pillows.
It's on 24/7, I guess, or something like everything else is. You just leave it running, leave it on. Why don't the cameraman with him, if there's anything should ever be the Truman Show, shouldn't it be him? I should be watching the FBI stop a car and get him out. Why ain't I looking at that footage? It seems like he would have a camera on him at 24/7, wouldn't he?
I mean, is he not living the Truman Show right now? I mean, he basically is. I mean, the thing is, when the cameras stop, go through a little lull, they got to, gin it up. They got to go try to overthrow the government or talk to Trump again or get their phone taken away by the FBI. This is the best thing that could have happened for him. And when he keeps talking and he's like, I said, y'all aren't going to arrest me. And they said, no, we just need the phone. We're talking about Colorado. And he's like, but just take me to jail. Like, he wants to be... I don't think he actually wants to go to jail, but he wants to be like photographed in handcuffs because that's money, baby. That puts them like shit on pillows. Getting handcuffed for Trump is a gold mine. He's in the Truman Show. He's a Jim Carrey, a terrible Jim Carrey. It's not funny. Hey, watch me talk out of my butt. I got my butthole going. It's just saying all the most awful kinds of things that you wouldn't expect to come out of a man's butthole. Truman Show.
has been a Red State Update special report. I'm Jackie Bro.
And I'm Dunlap.